Hi YouTube, I said I was going to make another video from the video from before when it was like the morning shenanigan, me making breakfast for my family and stuff. But the topic that I wanted to talk about was child support. I have, if I haven't told you guys, I have 4 biological children. My 2 daughters are my oldest, and then I have my youngest, which are my boys, and my girls are from one father and my sons are from a different father. The girl's father, I never got the opportunity to get married to him. But I have a hair in my mouth. That's because I was kissing my cat. And then I guess one of his hair got in my mouth. But like I was saying, the child support system has to change. They both owe me a crap load of money, more one than the other, but it doesn't mitigate the situation, and nothing gets done in terms of them, paying what they need to pay. You know, like, you owe a support. I think child support should be looked at like it's like if you don't pay your rent, you get evicted. You don't pay your mortgage, your house goes for foreclosure. You know what I mean? You don't pay your light, it gets cut off. You don't pay your cable, it gets cut off. You know, and I was on the phone with my child support probation officer, whatever, however you want to call it, the officer for the child support for my sons, which is my ex-husband, my first husband. And what the lady told me kind of got me like to thinking, like, are you for real? Like, she said, oh, but child support is not really like, it's not like, she almost made it seem like, oh, it was almost like not an obligation or something like that. Like, it wasn't like something like, so they look at a traffic ticket or, like, a speeding ticket more of an obligation than paying for a human being. So a ticket is worth more in the judicial system than a human body. I was always taught, in my perspective of things, a life is the most important thing ever. So you're going to sit there and tell me that in the judicial system, that they look at a traffic violation, a moving violation, that more important, you know what I mean, than a human being paying for the human being that they created. So my kids are meaningless to the court system in regards to, if they had it, in regards to like a speeding ticket or anything like that. Which I'm not negating that those aren't important, because you can't be speeding. You could kill someone. There's laws and rules that you have to abide by. You know what I mean? Like, driving is a privilege. I get all that, the whole spiel, but I'm just saying that, a kid that wasn't asked to be here is here, and now is born and is living and is breathing. So as a parent, it's your obligation to take care of them. I am really appalled at the whole system. I'm appalled by the whole system. Like, I don't get it. I just think they should prioritize child support. My The girl's father owes me over $60,000 in child support. Has he paid it consistently? No. No. And do I think I'm going to get all my money that he owes me in child support? At this point, because when I first met him, I was only 19. And at 19, I feel like you're still young and your prefrontal cortex is not fully developed. And I feel like you're still a baby. And the douchebag is around my mother's age. So figure that. That nigga was old enough to be my father. He took advantage of me. He almost killed me. He took a knife to my throat. Oh, I have trials and tribulations. So you're going to sit here and tell me that that was pretty much almost pedophilia. Almost pedophilia. Any younger, 2 years younger, I would have been a minor. 2 years, that's not a lot. 2 years is goes like this. So you're going to sit there and tell me that here I am 19 and this guy was pushing 40. He was an adult. He should have known better. He should have been like, oh, she cute, yes, but I ain't going to kick it to her. I'm way more experienced than her. This, that, and the fifth, whatever. But no, he kicked the game. He knew what he was doing. I was young, naive, gullible, but now, no. No, now that I'm older, I see. And then I had to flee the state of Georgia to come up here. But just because I had to flee the state of Georgia because you almost killed me, you being violent and everything like that, doesn't give you the right to say you ain't going to pay child support for the children that you helped create. And then I've rehabilitated myself. I was raising my daughters by myself. I had 2 jobs. Raised my daughters. Then I meet douchebag number 2. Oh, he's disgusting. He's a molester. He's a child pedophile or 2. It's like history repeated itself twice with me. I left him. I moved to even I try to leave New Jersey to start up with a new state. Because I wasn't born in the United States. I was born in the Dominican Republic. And in the Dominican Republic, it doesn't snow. It doesn't get cold like here. So I wanted to go to a place that was more warmer. I pretty much was dragged back to New Jersey because he's like, oh, this and that, blah, blah, blah. But the stuff he's done to my children, my ex-husband, he should be in jail. Nevertheless, he's not paying his child support. Not paying. Because he feels as though, and this is his rhetoric. If he were to have custody of the kids, he wouldn't be bothering me. He would just be that's what he says. Oh, if I had custody of the kids, I wouldn't be bothering you. I would be letting you live your life. I would be doing mine. I'll be raising the kids, and I wouldn't be making it a big issue. But the thing is, he's being hypocritical because he doesn't have custody of the kids. Because when we went to court, and I fought, and I said, no, I'm having custody of the kids. He agreed to it. He's like, yeah, let her have the custody of the kids, because he knew what he was doing. He didn't want the responsibility of being the custodial parent. He didn't want that. So he went and said, yeah, fine. It was all in the paperwork and everything like that I have sole legal physical custody. And you know what? Somebody that really cared about his kids, he would have been like, oh, I want to at least fight for my parental rights, for my parental time. I'm going to get my time. We're sharing holidays. When summer comes, my boys don't have school. I want them all summer, blah, blah, blah. No. My boys haven't seen him in a long time. And right now, for what he did to my boys, he's not even allowed to be around them until he calls the proper people that he needs to talk to. And they're gonna make him take classes, parenting classes. They're gonna evaluate him. And right now, there's an investigation going on. So, the stuff he did to my boys, the same thing he did to my boys, he did to my girls. And my girl said that he touched them. I don't want him to ever around my boys, to be honest with you at this point. I just want him to still pay for his support because I didn't make these kids by myself, and that's not fair. I'm doing everything for my boys. The least you could do is pay your support. That's all I ask. I don't want him near my boys. You could live your life, go meet your little floozy. I don't care if he wants to jump the George Washington Bridge. I don't care if he whatever. I don't care what he does. Well, my main thing is help support the kids that you brought into this world. It's not fair that you're not doing it. I'm the one that makes sure that they go to school. I'm the one that makes sure that they have food, shelter, clean clothes on their back. I'm the one that makes sure that my boys are taken care of. I do everything for my boys. Just like I did everything for my girls. And then the audacity of these two sperm donors is they want to turn it around and make it seem like it's my fault. Like it's my fault. If you want to prove that you're remorseful for the two of them, if you want to act like you're remorseful, you want to act like you've changed. Change is, let me start paying my support. Let me go to court. Let me drag her behind to court. Let me start picking up the phone and calling. Making an effort. Not saying, trying to blame me for the stuff that you didn't do. You weren't a dad. You didn't do none of that stuff. What were you doing for your kids? Nothing. For you to go ahead and turn around and blame it on me. I raised our children by myself. So I get all the negativity. I get all the backlash. I get all the slap in the face for raising our children by myself. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I did that. I was mom and dad to our children that we brought into this world together, because it takes two. But I'm the one that gets the backlash. Oh, and then you get, oh, what a wonderful person you are. Oh, this and that. And then I'm the one that's crazy. I'm the one that's crazy. I'm the one that needs psychiatric help. I'm the one all this, but you're the one touching your children. You're the one that's touching your stepchildren. You're the one that's putting your hands on the kids. You're the one that's not even around your children. You're not the one paying for your children. You're doing nothing. But you're the sane one. You're like the best person in the world. I don't touch my kids. I don't put my hands on my kids. I raise my kids. I might not have a lot. I might not own a huge house. I might not whatever, but all the stuff that I have, I worked for myself. If I thought the way they thought, I would have owned a house. Because my money would have been my money, and I wouldn't have to like sacrifice to make sure my kids go with. I went without for my kids to go with. There's times I didn't buy me not even one pair of pants for years, wearing the same stuff over and over again. like mixing it around and everything like that, like flipping, like, oh, I might wear this pants with this shirt, and then, oh, the next time I'll wear the pants with another shirt, and looking around and getting free hand-me-outs for my clothes, for people that, clothes that people didn't want, they gave to me, so at least, my clothes could stay up and everything like that. There was times I went hungry to make sure my kids ate. So you're going to sit there and tell me that I'm the bad one when I sacrifice while you're over here enjoying your life, enjoying the life that you want? I'm like, I believe, like, you're supposed to enjoy your life. Life is short, You're not promised tomorrow. I get that. I'm not saying for you not to enjoy your life. I'm not saying that you can't go out to dinner, go out, live your life as best as you can. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is take care of your responsibility. Pay your support. There's no way that a person owes more than $60,000 in child support. And then I got the other deadbeat, the sperm donor, that owes me over $2,000 with no qualms. So this is what I'm telling you, YouTube. Something needs to change within the system. The system is corrupt. And what the probation officer for the child support told me was very disgusting. Pretty much saying, but the child support isn't really like, the way she made it seem like, it wasn't like something that was important. You know what I mean? Like a traffic violation was more important than child support. A life is more important than a ticket. So if a moving violation or a ticket is important, then child support should be a little bit more. They give these people, and I'm not just talking about men, I'm talking about anybody that owns child support. Men or women, because there's men that have custody of the child, and the mother has to pay child support. It's whoever owes child support. The system needs to change. And you're gonna sit there and tell me, we have to serve them or this. Why do they issue us Social Security numbers? You can't punch in the Social Security number. There has to be a different way to track these people. I feel like automatically once you miss like 2 or 3 support obligations, your driver's license suspended, your passport revoked. And I feel like child support now should be considered a felon. It's a felon. Because it's like you're showing the disregard for a human life. Like, I don't care. I'm not paying child support. It's like you're saying, I don't care. I'm not paying child support. And it's like, what if that child support is used for that child to feed? So it's like you're saying, I'm not paying child support. I don't care if you have a roof over, the child has a roof over their head. I don't care if the child is being fed. I don't care. I'm not paying child support. This is the mentality that should be in your head. That's like you're almost killing a person. Because what if the mom is working, or the father's working, but they're reliant of the child support to put food in the house? Without the child support, they can't put food in the house. So there's no food. Us humans, we need to eat. So you're pretty much dragging your child for a death sentence because your ego, and you're like, it's my money. I work for my money. I work for my money too. Maybe I should take my money and go on a vacation. No, I'm not thinking like you, because I'm putting my kids first and I'm making sure my kids are taken care of. So the system is corrupt. The court system, they rather have those moving violations getting paid, because you know what, where all those tickets go to? To the politician's pocket. They only give a crap about what's in their pocket. This is what I'm saying. The system within is corrupt. That's what doesn't matter whether you vote Republican or Democrat. The system is corrupt. What's more important in the judicial system, the court system, is, paying fines and citations for the community, for their pocket, to enrich them, so they're living in their $1 million mansion, because that's where all that money's going. I mean, come on, where do you think all that money's going? Back into the system. But child support, it doesn't go to the system. It goes to your pocket, because it's money to pay for your kids. They don't care. They don't care. The government can see you out in the street as long as they get theirs. Uncle Ben or whatever, Uncle Sam, whatever his freaking stupid guy's name is, as long as he gets his, the little guy with the patriotic hat, as long as he gets his money, oh, screw you. Something needs to change. Maybe we need to start writing a letter to the legislations or something. Something needs to change within this child support system, because it's corrupt. It's corrupt. This is what's aggravating me. It's pissing me off. My children could have had way more if I had the help from their sperm donor fathers. I would have gotten the help. My kids could have had better clothes. Granted, I try to buy my kids the best clothes I could, within my means, because I have to pay everything. I don't get help from the system. I don't get Section 8. I don't get housing. I don't get food stamp. I'm a working mother trying to take care of her 4 children. By herself without their fathers. And you're going to sit there and tell me that these guys owe so much in child support, and the system, and now they're using the pandemic. Oh, we're not doing enforcement hearings personally and stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. So you're going to sit there and tell me, okay, we're in the middle of a pandemic. They're saying, oh, it's safe enough for your children to go to school in person, but all these government agencies, oh, we're going to be closed. Welfare is closed to the public. You have to do everything by the phone. Social Security's been closed. The court system been closed. The only thing that's government that's been open is the DMV. And the DMV is crazy. So if these government agencies are remaining closed, then why are they letting the kids go to school? Like, what are the children guinea pigs? I'll let the kids die and let's see how they manage. And if they're fine, let's have them go to school for a year. If nothing happens, then maybe we'll start opening up the government. Meanwhile, there's still people hungry, people on the streets. Don't know where their next meal's coming, but you got these deadbeats walking around not paying for theirs. Having a disregard. The system is corrupt. This is why I wanted to create this YouTube channel. I want to bring you inside my life, and I want you guys to see how I am and get to know me, and you guys get to know my family and everything like that. But I created this YouTube channel to draw awareness of the corruption that's going on in here. And I want all of you guys to open your eyes. And we need to do something. We need to work together to correct this injustice. You know? I spoke in my earlier video about the injustice with the veterans. Now I'm talking about the injustice within the system with the child support. It's disgusting. They need to do better. Whatever state you live in, wherever jurisdiction you live in that does the child support, look at your system. Check it. See, what I'm telling you is not BS. It's disgusting. We need to do better. We need to start enforcing. There's no way that these people are getting away with this. I've seen people that owe $75,000 in child support. Oh, we just can't find them. Or this or that. But when they do find them, do something. I don't care if you have to put an ankle monitor on them. I don't care. If they're an habitual offender too, that don't like to pay their child support, that they're in and out, Put an ankle monitor on them. I don't care. Something needs to change. I think that should be a fugitive. I think you should be like a fugitive. I think you need to like something. That's disgusting. You're going to sit there and tell me, oh, that's not really criminal. That's criminal. You're not taking care of your own? That's criminal. That's freaking criminal. You're pretty much sending your child to die by not paying your child support, not paying to take care of your kid. If I didn't have custody of my kids, I would be working 2 full-time jobs. I don't care. I'd be working like an animal and make sure that my kids have. And not only would I not pay my child support, but I'll ask my kids also, is there anything else you need? I know I've been paying my child support, but I know if there's anything else that you guys need, let me know. I'll take care of y'all's. Because my kids are the world to me, and I want to make sure that they're I work 2 jobs. When I had my daughters and I left their father for being abusive, I worked 2 jobs to make sure that my daughters were okay. I lived in an apartment with me and my daughters to make sure they were okay. I wish I could have seen them more, but it was either me cutting back on my hours and letting them in for me to see them more, or not being able to afford the stuff and give them the stuff that I feel like they deserve. And with my boys, being very resourceful and, you know, doing all that stuff and taking care of everything. I'm working right now, and I have an autoimmune disease, and I'm fighting all this stuff, and I'm in chronic pain every day. And some days I don't even feel like getting off of bed. But I look at my boys, and they're the ones that give me the motivation to get up and go to work and feed over 3,000 kids a day. So if here I am and I have an autoimmune disease and I have other underlying condition and I'm out here working, taking care of mine, then what gives you? What gives you? And if they're not paying child support, they should go into their retirement. Okay, if we can't get you on your child support because you ain't paying, then we're going to dip in because we know your social security number. We're going to go dip in and check on your retirement and see what you got, and we're going to take it from there. We're going to take your money one way or another to make sure that child that you brought into this world is good. Take them out of their social security. I don't care. Something needs to happen. Not just sit there and be like, oh, you know, give them a slap in the wrist. Oh, and then, you know, if they do find them and everything, and they do get served, and then they go to jail. Oh, you need to pay. They don't even make them pay the whole amount. Oh, you have to pay 75% of this amount, knowing that they have a history. No, if they have a history, they got to pay the whole amount. So if you owe $5,000 in child support, you ain't getting out of freaking prison or jail or whatever they stick you until you pay the whole amount. If you owe $5,000, you got to pay the $5,000. And if you owe a big amount like $75,000, that means you were fleeing the whole time. So you're going to stay in jail, and you're going to work in jail to pay that crap off. I don't care. I have no respect for people that don't pay their child support. I have no respect for people that don't take care of their own. You don't take care of your own, you leave them like that, you're selfish, and that shows me the type of heart you have. I have no respect for that kind. No respect. I just have to take a moment. I couldn't even speak anymore. It's crazy. It's crazy. The system is corrupt. This is the video that I wanted to put out today for YouTube so you guys could see. And I'm going to continue posting videos like this. There has to be change. 'Cause the way things are going, it's not good. I'm going to leave this video like this. My motto is, wear your heart in your sleeve. Be nice. You know, pay it forward. Be vigilant, people. See your surroundings and don't be blinded by this system, because the system is corrupt. I hope you enjoy your holiday weekend. I love you all. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Tickle that bell So you know when and get notified of the next time I create a new video. Right on the comment section, and I'll try to reply to you guys. I love you. I'm going to get up because I just got up. I brushed my teeth, but I'm going to try to get breakfast in. I'm going to make it a movie day for a little bit. And then today's football Sunday, so I'm going to watch my football games. My team plays today. I'm hoping they win. And just be kind to one another. Let's just, help each other out, all right? I love you. Peace out.